Today, I am going to present a beautiful and thought provoking story titled The Taste of Ilsa, written by Nongthumbam Kunjamohon Singh. The story introduces us to Chauba, a poor fisherman who lives in a small village with his family. Every day, Chauba works hard to support his loved ones. He depends entirely on the river for his livelihood and often suggests to earn enough to provide for his family. Despite living in poverty, he is a caring father and a responsible man who tries best to meet the needs of his household. Life is not easy for Chauba or his family. Every meal depends on how successful his fishing trip is. Yet, he remains hardworking and hopeful, believing that better days may come. One morning, Chauba sets out to the river with his son as he usually does. They spend hours waiting and casting their nets into the water. Fishing requires patience, and there is never any guarantee of success. However, on this particular day, something remarkable happens. When they pull up their net, they discover a large and beautiful Ilsa fish. Ilsa is considered one of the most delicious and highly valued fish. Catching such a fish is a rare event, especially for a poor fisherman like Chao. Seeing the fish fills him with excitement and happiness. He immediately begins imagining the wonderful meal his family could enjoy that evening. Chauba's joy knows no bounds as he looks at the shining Ilsa fish. For a poor family that rarely enjoys luxurious foods, this fish feels like a blessing from nature. As he walks home, he imagines his wife, children, and all the other family members sitting together and enjoying the rich taste of Ilsa. The fish represents more than just food. It symbolizes the happiness, pride, and a rare opportunity to enjoy something very special. Jawa dreams of the smiles on his family's faces and feels grateful for his good fortune. For a brief moment, all his worries seem to have disappeared. Chauba becomes deeply attached to the fish. When people show interest in buying it, he proudly declares, "This Ilsa is not for sale." He wants to keep it for his family because opportunities like this come very rarely. The fish has become a symbol of his success as a fisherman and as a source of pride. He imagines sharing the meal with his loved ones and believes that they deserve this special treat after enduring it so many hardships. At this stage, Chaupa's heart is focused entirely on enjoying the fish with his family. However, the reality soon interrupts Chaupa's dreams. When he reaches home, he discovers that there is no rice left in the house. His family has nothing to eat. To make the matters worse, his wife is ill and confined to bed. The realization shocks him. His excitement suddenly turns into frustration and helplessness. Overwhelmed by stress and worry, he loses his temper and directs his anger towards his sick wife. This moment shows how poverty can place immense pressure on people. Sometimes hardships causes individuals to act unfairly, even towards those they love. The dream of a delicious meal now clashes with the harsh reality of hunger. Potential buyer arrives at Chauba's house. The buyer offers good money for the prized Ilsa fish. Suddenly, Chauba faces a difficult dilemma. If he gives the fish, his family can enjoy a rare and delicious meal, but they will still have no rice and may continue to suffer from hunger. If he sells the fish, he can buy rice and provide the basic necessities for his family. But he will lose the opportunity to enjoy the Ilsa. The situation forces him to choose between desire and necessity, between luxury and a basic need. The decision is not easy because both options carry emotional weight. After much thought, Chauba makes his decision. He chooses to sell the fish to the buyer. Although he had dreamed of tasting the fish and sharing it with his family, he realizes that providing rice and ensuring his family's survival is more important. The decision reflects his love and responsibility as the head of the family. He sacrifices his personal desire for the welfare of those he cares about. The story reminds us that true responsibility often requires difficult sacrifices. Sometimes we must give up what we want in order to provide what is needed. In this slide, the central message of the story is highlighted, which is dream versus duty. Chauba's longing for the Ilsa was not simply about food. It represented joy, pride, hope, and a rare moment of abundance in an otherwise difficult life. Yet, when faced with a choice, he placed his family's needs above his own wishes. The story teaches us that life often presents situations where we must choose between our dreams and our duties. While dreams bring happiness, responsibilities require courage and selflessness. Chauba's sacrifice demonstrates true strength of character. His actions show that genuine love is reflected not in words, but in the choices we make for the people we care about. In conclusion, The Taste of Ilsa is a touching story about sacrifice, family, responsibility, and the realities of poverty. Through Chauba's experience, we learn the importance of prioritizing needs over wants and placing the welfare of our loved ones above personal desires. The story leaves us with a valuable lesson. Sometimes the greatest act of love is giving up something we deeply want for the sake of others. Thank you everyone for listening patiently.